So, earlier you were saying that people have referred to you as a Karen. Um, you were never confused for being anything but Latina, right? Growing up or anything?
I mean, I look straight Latin.
Right,
Oh,
right.
well,
But
Filipino. People thought I was, but actually, when I lived in the Philippines, as crazy as it sounds, I remember it was Valentine's Day. I was walking down this long boardwalk, and thousands of people. It was like a whole event called Lovapalooza, and I was all dressed up, my hair all curled and everything, and I looked different. Nobody out there, they wore the big curly hair, and I had the dress on, the heels, and everybody started whispering that, and I was like, "What's going on?" And my friend was like, "They think you're Beyonce." I was 17. No joke. I was like, what? And other times too, I used to do cornrows back then and do like a little curly do in the back. And people thought I was Beyonce out in the Philippines.
Okay, well, what are your thoughts about cultural appropriation, right? Because I think over time things have become a lot more sensitive, and people are a little more picky about kind of looking for something to be upset about. Maybe that's just the internet, right? But
Yeah.
like with you saying that you did cornrows, and I feel like if you were to do that in this day and age, people would be a lot more upset than they were back then.
Probably. I was wearing cornrows and rock-a-wearing baby fat back then.
I'm trying to imagine it right now, but because recently I saw that you had reposted the whole thing where people were getting upset that Beyonce had always had blonde hair, and they're like, "Is this considered cultural appropriation?"
I mean, I don't. I think that all that stuff is a little silly.
Right.
If people like some, I think it's it's a compliment. You know what I mean? For someone to like something and to want to adorn themselves the same way.
That's my
You
thing too.
know,
Like, why is always the first thing cultural appropriation instead of appreciation?
I like that cultural appreciation. Panda, we're going to take that far. Mark my words. We're going to start a new movement. Cultural appreciation.
Because that's why I feel like especially in America, we all take from each other, right? We all, especially if you grow up in in New York, LA, like these places that are really diverse, we all take from each other. We all appreciate, like in the hood, people love karate flicks, or they love, what I mean, like this. Just it depends on who you grow up around, and so I just think that we
Yeah.
need to lead with more understanding.
Yes, absolutely. More understanding equals more love.
Right.
That's what that is.